Good morning. I think morning will grow. You grow? Let's start morning with sharing. How many of you have treated a lot of acute GI disorders? Simple. Now let's talk very simple. Let's not get into a lot of complexities. Yes, sir. What is your experience?
Experience in what respect?
What is your overall experience of treating acute GI disorders? Because this is something which comes every day.
Yes.
Every day you open the clinic and you will find, because of our...
They respond very well to homeopathic medicines.
yes. What type of cases?
Diarrheas.
Yes.
Hyperacidity.
Hyperacidity.
Flatulence.
Flatulence. More functional cases. Yes. Yeah.
More often we see a lot of GI disturbances with maybe outside food, also probably with examination, stress, with very likely also seasonal virals,
Okay.
what we see. And what I have sensed over the years is 24 hours is good enough to arrest it.
24 hours is good enough to
Arrest
arrest
it.
it.
Not cure.
Okay. Okay.
Not cure it.
Okay. Anyone? That's all? Are we restricting GI disorder to acidity and diarrheas?
So I had a case of peptic ulcers, which took me 3 months. I wouldn't say it was cured, but it had a stress, mental disturbances which was there, sir. And I cured it. I mean, I really had a very good experience. That was the first case in my practice, early practice. I've just started, sir, before 2 years. But that was the first case which was such a... I was very happy with that result which I had. Just in the span of 6 months, she said she's like the amount of trouble she was having, the pain, the acidity, so she was very much better. I treated it as a chronic, and it took me time, but yes, I had good results.
So now we are trying to, gradually mixing our chronic cases with the, or we are talking about some aspects of acute exacerbations. Do we treat them with acutes? Or do we treat them with constitutional? Or do we leave them alone?
The way I would look at it is that if it is a situation when if a patient is presenting with 5 or 6 loose motions to you, your first priority is to see that you give him relief and arrest. And then that's the way at least I would look at it, and then try to touch it at the grassroots level.
Okay.
Because something, if it is only very diet related, and something which is very environmentally related, which is just situational, it's really no thing. But it's something like what she's saying.
Whether to give the acute or to wait or to give the chronic.
Yes, so who decides? Very, very good input. Who decides?
The
Physician?
The totality.
Yes. Who decides? Not the physician. The patient decides what I want.
Absolutely. You're very right, doctor.
Because most of the time we are in the state that I decide. I don't decide. Until we are in that state that I decide, then we are into fixed bracket. So let's see, let's move today and see what patient wants us to decide. What we will do is we will go through cases one after the another. Simple cases, focused cases. Let's see what we are able to make out of it, and under different situations how we are dealing with it. This patient is there with me last 1 year. She had come with the complaint of positional vertigo and turned out to be having cervical spondylitis with reduced spaces, and was given Graphitus as a constitutional remedy, and she has responded fantastically. I mean, the almost things, few attacks of vertigo were treated with tabecum as an acute remedy. She comes down with these complaints. Want to give? Now, what is important to locate in this? It's not remedy. Are we just looking at remedy? Yes, sir. As a practitioner, do we just look at the remedy? Then how? What do we look at? Rubrics.
We see the state of the patient.
Fantastic. So what is it we are looking into this?
In what state the patient presents himself, to say whether he
Yes, what is that? What is that? Good. What is that?
whether he's in an acute crisis, I mean to say whether he, that the state is, I mean to say very, which it demands to intervene, whether the physician is to intervene there in that state, or it can be overlooked.
Can you expand on this? You're making a very important point, because we just define our role as a homeopath, just look at usme what is a characteristic, what is a rubric, and what is a remedy. Is that what homeopathy is? What is it we are looking into this? Simple follow-up, simple thing. What are we looking in? No, it's not rubric, it's not remedy alone.
There is no cause mentioned there.
May not be there, may not find.
We need to find that out.
It's not
By
there.
Interacting with the patient.
It's not there. Patient is being interacted. डॉक्टर साहब घर का ही खाया है.
घर के में भी तो क्या खाया है पता होना चाहिए.
नॉर्मल रोज जो खाते हैं वही खाया है.
Then we need to go into people around that person.
Nobody has
They
got.
disturb that the equilibrium of the person.
There are no emotional stresses. Again, we have got into. Let me assure you that all aspects of case taking we will get into. All aspects of case definition is being tried to get into. What are we looking at, and what are the points when we manage acutes? Do we want to project ourselves as a symptom hunter or a people who treat symptoms? What are we looking at? Do we treat symptom?
Patient.
We treat patient. What is patient?
Sleeping.